I have worked on this video for the past year. This is ValiantMC, more commonly known as Flashed, and he's a relatively small content creator with an audience of about 35,000 followers, which he has garnered on platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. He became popular with making videos centered around the 1.8 version of Minecraft, and then with commentary videos on people such as Daquavis MC. However, for the past 3 years, he has been doing anything for even a bit of clout, and anytime he has been called out for such behavior, he threatened those against him with legal action, and this is not a joke, nor a clickbait hook. This is Flashed, Minecraft's biggest clout chaser.
Bands are being sold to eliminate competition.
This screenshot is completely fake. Provided no screenshot and completely put words into Trainer Dario's mouth.
Flashed publicly doxing Daquavis. He has been banning on Minecraft. I have been threatened by Flashed. Let's start with his short form content, which basically qualifies into 4 categories: Daquavis type clips, Keylocker Bamboo type clips, Fireball clips, and everything else. Starting off with Flash glazing Daquavis by making clips very similar to him, despite exposing him like 3 times at this point. These are literally the most obvious faked clips. His arguing point is that all of the clips are not tasked or cheated, but that doesn't change from the fact that all of those videos are still recorded with players that are bad on purpose. So let's speedrun debunking all of his clips. Crossbows literally cannot be generated with enchants in pillager outposts. They're also playing in peaceful since there's literally no pillagers in the pillager outpost, and Flash heals almost instantly without losing any hunger. Also, Dream dies in 1 hit, so Dream had to take full damage or he just didn't have enough health in the first place. In this video, he's playing against Dream, but here's him playing against Daquavis, here's him playing against Dr. Donut, and here's every YouTuber he has destroyed in his videos. Here's him playing against his friend on an alt account, who by the way is a machine bypass content creator. Now let's go to his bedwars clips, which are either a mix of Keylocker Bamboo and Daquavis, or just straight up Keylocker Bamboo. First of all, in every clip there's literally no players every time, so he either plays on single player worlds or on private servers. He almost never has any armor despite everyone spawning with leather armor in Bed Wars. He takes no full damage here, here, and here, even though he should take damage because he fell from more than 4 blocks. He randomly speeds up these 2 videos to look like he's faster than he actually is. Also here, you can hear the fall damage sound even though he fell from 3 blocks, so he technically shouldn't take any fall damage. Which means that he either edited in this sound or the clip was cut up. Here, he literally has 12 obsidian and 7 pearls, despite never bridging to the middle island or any island in that matter, and 4 diamond blocks, which are literally unobtainable in Bed Wars. Here, he has 3 pearls despite not bridging to the middle island too. Like Keylocker Bamboo, he spawns in with 14 glass every time he uses it to build a bad defense, which is impossible as you can only buy glass in intervals of 4. Here, Flash spawns with a knockback sword, which is impossible to get in Bed Wars. Only this video is real and recorded on a Hypixel. And now going to Fireball clips, this video is actually 3 separate clips. The first part is fake, and the last 2 clips are legit. Also, here Flash spawns with at least 12 endstone, which is literally impossible since you always spawn with only 8 endstone. In this video, he literally starts the clip in creative mode, and this video is also 2 separate clips. So yeah, it's easy to say he likes to fake clips. Some people would argue that he's actually showing off his skill and is doing all of that for entertainment purposes only, but that doesn't matter in terms of those clips still not being real. Let me end this chapter with a question. Would you prefer to support an actual skilled player who works tirelessly to improve his skills and tries to get clips, which can sometimes take even hours, or support a person who plays with his friends who get clipped on purpose, and while the player who's clipping them still has skill? Unlike the first group of players, the player makes the clips in small parts and gets multiple attempts for a singular clip. HexaLand was officially announced by Flash on 5th of January 2024 in a video titled The End of Minemen Club, Massive Drama, where in a nutshell he comments on a video released by Saverian where he quote-unquote exposes Minemen Club. However, 1/3 in the video, Flash announces his Minecraft practice server, advertising it as something better than Minemen. If you haven't realized already, the server was announced in a literal drama video, which is so disgusting I can't even comprehend it. The server turned out to use a recolored ready-to-use server template for 1.8 practice servers using a plugin called Bolt, which literally costs $40 and includes practice game modes, built-in cosmetics, and even a bot practice. And looking at Bolt's example server, it looks like HexaLand was barely changed. And also, they use a .xyz domain name, which is also worth another $15 per year, and at best, it's literally free for the first year in most cases. Should I remind you how they advertise the server? And yes, they have a store, so they very likely made money off of this. I mean, I don't expect too much from a server where there are literally people who make videos on their server that look like this. Also, don't send hate to anybody that I just showed in this part. It's just for entertainment purposes, okay? It's not that deep. Another fact about the server is that 2 out of 3 owners are in charge of a little cheating bypasses YouTube channel and the Discord server, and the third owner once said he's not the owner of the server, even though he literally advertised it as his own server. He was the server owner for its entire existence, he created it, and he created the idea of the server. And finally, the owners used to give out free administration ranks to the friends from the cheating bypass community, which, can I be the one vocal about it? Why are people that are known for cheating and or being admins on cheating related servers even allowed to get such positions on actual projects related to Minecraft PvP? I mean, that's one of the main criticisms from around Minemen Club and one of the main reasons why so many people refuse to like the server. And since we're talking about Minemen Club, we have to talk about Flash's Minemen Club expose video. On the 30th of June 2024, Flash released a video titled "The Dark Secrets of Minemen Club, Corruption, False Bans and More," where he quote-unquote exposes Minemen Club for corruption, miscommunication, false bans and their ticket/application handling. I will focus on only one part of the video which hasn't been talked about that much, which is the punishment AI voice used in the video. In the video, a disclaimer is shown saying demonstratively repeated. I'll give you about 5 seconds to guess what this means. Would you guess this right now? We'll see if you guess it. Wrong. According to Flash himself, it means AI text-to-speech. Huh? If I ask like 100 people to say what the disclaimer means, I bet like $5 that none of them would say it means AI text-to-speech. I believe that it was phrased in a way that no one understands it means AI text-to-speech. But if someone called Flash out for calling AI demonstratively repeated, he would use a card of, but I said it's text-to-speech. And guess what? He did use this card. He has actually explained to me that he tried to make it sound professional, but I honestly don't believe it because it literally doesn't mean AI text-to-speech. Okay, editor Steve here. I do actually believe that he said it's AI text-to-speech as in demonstratively repeated, because use stuff like
reports suggest for stuff that he has seen that he found, or this raises serious ethical questions to make argument stuff.
But like at the same time, he literally said Parishment himself said this.
It was AI text-to-speech. He only approved of using that, but it's still lie because he did not say it himself. So like.
So yeah, basically, I do believe that it was because he was trying to make it sound professional, but at the same time, I think he still tried to make it that no one understands it means AI text-to-speech.
And once he got called out, he used the card of it's AI text-to-speech.
And I believe that it was intentional. So yeah, back to the video. One more fun fact that was indirectly confirmed by Flash himself is that this video is actually a secret advertisement of HexaLand, as Flash was advertising the server in the comments when people asked for an alternative to Minemen Club because, well, he exposed the server in their eyes. Once again, advertising a server in a drama video, I'm just not gonna comment on that at this point. There's way more to the topic, and Blissolic made a very good video debugging almost the entire Flash video, which I'll make sure to link in the description. I'll end this chapter with one more fun fact. Recently, Flash has bought a new Minecraft account with the same nick as the one he currently has on his YouTube channel. And he has been ban evading on Minemen Club for about 4 months now, and he's yet to be banned for that. I also told him immediately after I found out he's ban evading, and he has made this duo into a video where he showed screenshots taken incredibly out of context to try to discredit me, I guess. On 10th of May 2024, Flash posted a video titled Flash vs Daquavis, and while the video isn't completely related to drama videos Flash will later make, he only talks about a possibility of him dueling Daquavis and mentions his fake content. This is the first mention of Daquavis on Flash's channel I have found. Exactly a month later, on 10th of June 2024, Flash posted a video titled The Downfall of Daquavis, How He Fakes His Clips, which he has very fortunately privated along with every single video except for 3 of his best performing videos. 4 days later, he released a follow-up video titled Why Daquavis Deserves to be Cancelled. And this is a rare occasion for me, but I actually agree with Flash about some of the stuff he talks about. Well, at least one part of it, which is extremely ironic, because it's Flash we're talking about, okay? This guy has also fake clips.
Imagine you're 12 to 16 years old, you come back from school, watch a few TikToks, and then see this dude on your For You page. Are you thinking, wow, Minecraft is such a cool, definitely not sweaty and a very beginner-friendly game. I have to try it.
I will come back to this topic later though, because Flash's fake clips lore goes way deeper than what I've told you in the first chapter of this video. After his second Daquavis expose video, Flash has started seemingly obsessing over Daquavis. Sorry, I lied, he had a parasocial relationship with Daquavis, if this term can even describe the amount of shit Flash has done to Daquavis. It started very innocent, you know, silly little parabands on Daquavis' SMP from Daquavis himself, like photoshops of Flash's Minecraft skin onto a IRL photo of Daquavis with very likely a fan that even Google Lens can't find the origin of. You know, nothing too crazy. However, this has then spiraled into, and I'm not joking, Flash publicly doxing Daquavis on his Twitter account under the pretext of him researching for his third expose. When I confronted him about this, he said he had no idea that he posted this on his public Twitter account and that it wasn't a dox because it was public information. And while it debunks the claim that Flash doxed Daquavis on purpose, he has still revealed not so public information on his YouTube community post about Daquavis, confirmed that he's basically a Daquavis stan, and Lily went ahead and searched for Daquavis' private information on sites made for that. While making this video, I just realized that OpenThread, Flash's ex-friend, has also responded to the same tweet of Flash saying Daquavis with saying Daquavis, so there's no way that he had no idea it's his public Twitter account. So in my opinion, he just lied to get out of this situation. He has also publicly followed Daquavis' parent Twitter accounts and was actually planning to DM them about their son, but according to him, he stopped just before he was about to send a message to them. The entire situation got so bad that when Flash has accused Daquavis on his community post of making sexual jokes to a minor, Daquavis and his Discord server's head admin DM'd Flash about it all, and we got only 2 screenshots from Flash about the situation, and it's safe to say they don't show Flash in a good light with the context of why they DM'd him in mind. After all of this, around the 27th of April 2025, Flash posted a third expose where he shows footage of hunters in Daquavis' YouTube shorts clearly being slowed down with tasks and an unconfirmed allegation that Daquavis has said the N-word. First of all, he wanted to expose Daquavis, and he literally stalked Daquavis' parents online for research, and he comes out with allegations that don't need Daquavis' private information to be leaked. Second, after this video underperformed in comparison to the other 2 Daquavis exposés, it had 5.5k views in 2 weeks, he has changed the title to Daquavis is racist, leaked footage, even though the N-word message isn't confirmed. And finally, he has quoted the alleged N-word message without censoring the actual N-word. AshLove is a wannabe Killer Karma book clone who has uploaded 4 short form videos between the 23rd and the 30th of August 2025. These videos are clips very similar to, well, Killer Bamboo, the only difference being that the clips feature a lot of cuts. AshLove, it's also flashed, which he has admitted a few times. You know what time it is? It's time to speedrun debunking the clips. In 3 out of 4 videos, a CPS and FPS counters are shown, along with a toggle sprint message, which are identical to Flash's long client profile. With the CPS and FPS counters, we can actually find where Flash cuts the clips, because FPS updates every second, and when you click a mouse button, it counts for CPS for 1 second, hence the names frames per second and clicks per second. In video 1, since this video doesn't show any FPS or CPS counters, there's only one obvious cut, when building the bed defense, but I wouldn't be surprised if it had more than that. You also cannot see any... wait, what the fuck did I... You also cannot see any floating spinning block generated indicator thingies, aka generated indicators. Don't judge me, I probably typed that at 1 AM or something. Also, in the last frame of the video, you can see that when the bed is broken, it actually drops, which isn't a normal Hypixel bedwars behavior. Video 2 features a total of 11 cuts, and once again, no generator indicators are visible, but this time, Flash edits in a bed destroyed sound. Video 3 has 9 cuts, no generator indicators, and the video is perfectly cut, so you cannot see the bed dropping. And finally, video 4 has 12 cuts, and Flash takes a damage tick 3 times in the video, but takes no fall damage in all of the cases. In the first 2 videos, he has leather armor, but he randomly stops using it for the other 2 videos. And in only the last video, he adds in a fake level count. This one was pretty quick, wasn't it? Here, Flash shows how ironic he is on so many levels. He exposed Daquavis, yet Flash made fake clips that look very similar to him. He exposed Minemen Club and said he will not play on the server anymore, just to continue playing by evading a valid blacklist and to promote his terrible Minecraft practice server. Also, this is what Flash himself called his server, so don't judge me for being biased here, okay? He wanted to expose Daquavis for being a bad person, yet in the process, Flash did way worse stuff himself. And finally, he used to criticize Daquavis' content, but basically made the same content himself. I want to add one more thing to this topic. Why am I focusing on a small percentage of a bigger picture? Why does it even matter that the clips are fake? While I do realize that at the end of the day, the clips being fake basically doesn't matter, especially since it's basically free promotion for Bed Wars. In my opinion, the problem lies with the fact that it shows the lengths that Flash would reach to get views. Think about it. The entire trend pulls in millions of views for not too much effort put into the videos. All you have to do is learn relatively easy tricks for experienced players, and if you accidentally mess up, that's not a problem, simply cut the clip and continue. What I'm trying to show with these two chapters is how much Flash can do for views and Clout, especially since, for example, Bamboo's videos feature barely any cuts compared to AshLove videos, meaning that the videos very likely don't take as long as Bamboo's videos. It's not a skill showcase, it becomes little mass-produced slop. Right, back to the video. You have probably noticed already, but Flash has been in a lot of drama in the past, which mostly he created in the first place. But how did he respond to these controversies? I'll go chronologically, so let's start with his fake clips. Flash gets a lot of comments pointing out that he sped up some parts, he made visible cuts and or it stats or cheated. The last two types of comments are not true though, which he mostly handles by making fun of commenters, asking them for a 1v1 or just straight up blatantly lying. Like, how hard is it to say something like, I tried to put my own twist for my videos which aren't for everyone, or simply ignore a comment calling him a copycat instead of saying, nobody likes you. Just imagine if I responded to people criticizing my content by threatening to take legal action against them. Oh wait, Flash has done it too? Yes, you heard that right. Ever since I started working on this video, I have been threatened by Flash with legal action like twice and with copyright strikes like 4 times at this point, simply because I was planning to talk negatively about Flash. What's even better is that I'm not the only person that this has happened to. For example, one person helping me with research has also been threatened by Flash with legal action after he released his own expose on Flash. I also forgot to mention, Flash is 16 years old doing stuff like this. Not only that, but he has been doing it for a good while now. For example, my friend Skitman once made a video commenting on Flash's drama with Mango Plays that happened around 2 to 3 years ago, with the title being in a negative tone to Flash, after which Flash has threatened Skitman with a copyright strike. Not only that, but Flash also has a very interesting habit of guilt-tripping people that talk negatively about him and playing the victim. Considering what he has done, it's pretty suspicious to say the least. He also loves to crash out or say some outrageous stuff in my DMs. Here's a compilation of that. No further comment needed. Okay, let's go back to the actual topic of this chapter and let's move on to how he handled the Minemen Club expose situation. After the video was released, the reception of the video was mostly positive, excluding some scarce comments. However, this has all changed with the release of Blizolic's debunk video, which I talked about in the chapter about this video. After which basically everyone turned on him, me included. I'm not gonna talk about the actual Blizolic video since, well, you can watch it after this video, but in the video he debunked or explained basically every allegation made by Flash. A few days later, Flash has uploaded a video titled I'm sorry I got banned, which is basically a video where he victimizes himself because he got banned for AI and faking screenshots. What's even funnier is that he tries to explain a fake screenshot made by OpenBread where he first said he has never faked any screenshots, then says he is not sure what they are talking about in reference reference to Minecraft stuff, as if it's some quantum mechanics you need to understand to know you got accused for faking a screenshot. Then shows a screenshot of Pershman sending the fake screenshot, which is a typical blame shift, but is it not easy to just tell the person you got the screenshots from to simply screen record the conversation? That's literally the most important rule if you're trying to expose anybody or anything, which is to double and triple check everything for authenticity. That's why I asked OpenBread to record the conversation of Flash saying the N-word. The funniest thing about this screenshot is that according to OpenBread, it was sent to Perishment as a joke, and then it all escalated. Then he says he believes the screenshots are not faked, and the ban is therefore completely unjustified. Let me repeat it to you. He says the ban is completely unjustified because he believes the screenshots are not faked. Then in the end of the video, he says, why ban me though? Once again, it's not some quantum mechanics you need to know about to know you got banned for AI and faking screenshots. In the shortest explanation, Flash has completely changed his opinion on the fake screenshots 4 times in the span of 30 seconds. After this bad of a response, a few days later, he released a second response, this time in a text form, where he apologized for using the fake screenshot as proof, including Trinidad in the original thumbnail, and then, like he always does, he threatened people on Blissalec's Discord server that saying his graphic design work is not created by him is defamation. That's like saying ghostwriters that are hired by artists to write lyrics for them are committing identity theft. Like, it literally doesn't make any sense. I'll end this chapter with a funny comment left by a tuning YouTuber who literally predicted the future. He did in fact start milking Daquavis after the Minemen Club exposed didn't work in his favor. I have a message to you, Flashed. You started our Discord conversations with literal bullying simply because you found out I was making a video on you. At that moment, I called you a hater, which after some time you turn around and now you are calling me the hater. From this point, I knew something was up, that you're not actually trying to resolve the situation. Then you tried to make fake accusations on yourself, after which I started trusting you way less, which is when you started trying to push me to release the allegations on you, which I knew for a fact that you were not doing it with good intentions. Then, for some fucking reason, you've convinced ChatGPT to make a biased opinion on me being literally lazy to make this video, where it created some tinfoil hat conspiracy theories that I was actually doing all of that for views. And when I told you that the video was barely edited, it actually meant that the video will be low quality and more focused on sensations and drama rather than on facts and context. After you somehow convinced me to release most of the allegations, you still tried to lie about some of the points, and after some time you just stopped responding altogether. Then, after I confronted you about this, you have once again still attempted to lie about some of the stuff. Finally, after I pointed out that you were the one actually searching up Daquavis' private information, you've tried to guilt trip me to not post that you have doxed Daquavis at all. Why do you keep lying? Why do you keep running from your past dramas? Why do that instead of coming forward to your viewers with your past lies and mistakes, apologize to them and learn not to do stuff like this in the future? I tried to give you several times to explain yourself, and every time you seemed like you didn't actually care. As if you didn't dox a popular YouTuber and found his parents online, made multiple slander videos on different topics filled with lies, made a lazy practice server, literally manipulated people while making this video, and faked several dozen videos. Now, a question for you guys. In your opinion, does a person with this much drama and controversies surrounding him deserve to be a popular YouTuber? In my opinion, no. Now, I don't require YouTubers to be the best people in the entire world, but the bottom line is to at least not use multiple controversies as a stepping stone or an opportunity to make money in a YouTube career. Controversies aside, I personally don't think Flash even is a unique YouTuber, especially since most of his videos were long-form shorts, which was a popular trend in the 1.8 Minecraft YouTube scene, drama content, or video ideas stolen from Daquavis, mainly his manhunts, long-form clip compilations, and, of course, faked short-form content. Once again, would you support a YouTuber knowing he does shady stuff like this?